You're listening to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
We absolutely adore this man, and that's right, Lewis Capaldi will be in Nova's Red Room. Your chance to get an invite in 10 minutes' time. But the man himself, look at that beautiful man. Lewis Capaldi, you there, buddy?
Fitzy and Wippa. I can hear you loud and clear. We're not loud, but clear.
Thank you. That's good news. Good news. Mate, I love what you've done with the room. That is one of the most plush rugs I've ever seen hung.
Thanks very much. It's an artefact from an ancient village that I pillaged.
Wow.
Brought it back to my house.
Are the Capaldis known for pillaging over the years? Is that from generation to generation?
We're called Lewis Capaldi. That's what they call me.
They will take anything they see at any time. I love that, mate.
Yeah. I'll steal some things.
Well, you know what, Lewis, what we love about Australians and the English is that we like to take the piss out of ourselves. You're old man. You have a great relationship with your father.
Well, it's interesting. I will say this. I'm not English.
Oh, it's...
He'll jump in there.
We're off to an awful start.
Because you're Irish, yeah?
Yeah. One of them.
I'm so sorry.
Well, we're actually from New Zealand.
Scottish background. I should have known that the Scottish were always going to pillage. I should have known that.
Yeah.
But the relationship that you have with your father, Lewis, is unbelievable, and I love it. He always gets stuck into you on the family WhatsApp chat. Can you tell us, when your single goes to number one, you don't get the reaction that you want from your father sometimes, do you?
No. What was it he said? I can't remember what he actually said. Let me find it.
Did you say to him, "Forget Me" is number one in the UK, and his response was, "It just the UK"?
Yeah, just the UK. Yeah. He's never satisfied. He's insatiable. It's my mother's had a real time satisfying his sexual appetite as well.
Man. Okay.
In recent years, is what I've learned. And so he's in turmoil constantly. And he's a hard man to impress. I will say that. But I'm a hard man to impress as well, and I find him to be completely and utterly underwhelming.
Because it then goes on to say that your mum, when she heard "Forget Me," said, "It's not the best song I've ever heard, but I do like it. I like it."
Mum, she likes it, which is more than I can say for "She Hated Someone You Loved." She was not a fan of someone you loved. Yeah. What does she know? That's what I say. When I think of my success and I think of people to thank, I thank people, and then I say, and now I have some condemnations to make, and I shout at my mum and dad.
Well done, mate.
We don't get positive feedback from our parents on this show either.
No.
My dad, though, he'll say things like, "Mate, you need to ask yourself the question, what do you really want to be known for?" That's his loaded way of saying it, because Fitzy and I have done something in the nude or something really disappointing that didn't pay off, and it's just...
Yeah, no, exactly.
I understand that lack of support. My dad never had the sexual drive, though, like your dad.
Ferociously sexual being, and that's why it's rubbed off on me. He hasn't rubbed off on me.
No, we do love you here, Lewis. What we love about you as well is that you've always kept your feet grounded, I feel like you're in this industry and your career has just exploded, but you're still like, I can't believe this is happening to me. There's a great story that you tell about when you went to the Grammys and you were in the audience and, you were talking about the seat fillers. Let's have a listen to this story.
I was sitting in my chair at the Grammys and I was in a good spot. But they have, these people who come and sit in the seats. But the seat filler people come in to make it look busy. During one of the bits of the commercial breaks, a lady came up to me and said, "Oh, I'll take this seat now." And I went, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then she went, "So this is your seat?" And I went, "Listen, I know I didn't win the Grammy, but I thought I'd be allowed to stay to the end."
Yeah.
Do you still kick yourself when you're in these moments, when you're at the Grammys or you're at an after party or something like that, Lewis, where you're like, how the hell did I end up here?
Yeah, definitely. Especially so I've been at after parties before where I've put my card in machines and it's not worked, and I've been like to everybody, I was at the first time I met Niall Horan.
Yeah.
I went back to an after party of his, and after his show in LA, and it was Niall Horan, Diplo, Sam Smith, and Mark Wright from The Only Way Is Essex over here. I don't know how he popped up, but he was there. He's also a radio host now in the UK. But I bought a bunch of boots. I was like, right, everybody, I'm Lewis. I'll get you around him. And I wanted to be known as the sort of fun cool
guy.
new guy and all the rest of it. So I buy everybody around the drinks and I say, right, we're all doing tequila shots as well. I'll get tequila shots. And then I get this bill, and the bill ends up coming to something like £200, and it's like $200 or something. And I give my card over, and it gets declined in front of all these people who I've never met, and I'm trying to impress. And I was with my piano player, Aidan, and I was like nudging him, being like, "You have to give me your card right now.
You have to give it
No
to
questions asked."
Insufficient funds.
Yeah. So it was. I do feel about a place, all these things, and.
Has there ever been moments where you've freaked out? I mean, didn't you play some of your new music for Elton John at his house, Lewis? Like, is there moments like that where your fingers start to shake and go, "Oh, I'm in a bit of trouble here"?
I don't know. I've never thought I was in trouble around Elton. He's a very calming individual, but he really knows how to just hold me right and caress me and just make me feel safe. But he was really good for like playing the new music and all the rest of it, and he was quite good at. He actually told me that I should go with "Forget Me," which is the first single for the first single.
Yeah, right.
Which was good. I mean, he also had a single coming out at the same the week before.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know, so I don't know if he was just trying to sabotage me completely.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
It was loaded, wasn't it? Lewis, I need to ask, this was great. We took a phone call from a guy the other day, and he was so excited because Bruno Mars was performing here in Sydney. He was so excited because he was going along, and he wanted to propose to his girlfriend at the concert. Have you had anybody do this at one of your shows?
I did. I was playing Cardiff in Cardiff Castle. And right in front of me, during one of my songs called "One," which is a very slow sort of ballad about, a lady who you're with who wasn't taken, who wasn't treated right in a last relationship. You're kind of thanking the ex for being such a mess up. But this guy gets down on one knee, he pulls out the ring, and he proposes, and she says yes. And I'm noticing this, and then as soon as I say that. I finish the song and I go, "Oh wow, you just got proposed, what an incredible thing." And as I'm saying this out the corner of my eye, what I can only describe as an absolute bloody brawl breaks out on the other side of it. This guy just lamps this person, and the bodies are flying everywhere, limbs are flying everywhere. And I'm like, so I really took away from the beautiful moment of these two people getting together and sort of putting the ring on the finger, and this guy was, but to be fair though, the guy absolutely clattered him. It was an impressive punch, and I thought that took precedence over the
proposal. So while you're yelling out "stop," you didn't know, the guy didn't know whether he was talking about the fight or him getting down on one knee. She's not.
No, I was just like, sorry guys, this proposal is meaningless to me now. There's an absolute incredible brawl going on over there.
That's a
you
great
guys have got to see that.
You've got to see
Never
this.
say that my shows aren't versatile.
You do everything, mate. You cater for all.
Are you slowing down a little bit when in regards to the partying stakes? I mean, you've been doing it for quite a while now. And Youngblood has come out. His words were, going out with Lewis Capaldi is absolute carnage. You often get home at 6 a.m. in the morning. Are you starting to slow down a bit, or can you still keep up with these rock stars?
Oh yeah, no, I can still. I'm still good at the old drinking. I'm still good at a game of pints.
Yes,
but I'm trying to, for my health.
Yes, of course.
Pick my moments a bit more.
That's right.
There was a time when I would have went to the opening of an envelope, but now I am more of a. I like to pick and choose when I'm going to 6 a.m. because otherwise I would just spiral. And I've already put on quite a lot of weight in the last little while.
Oh, I was just about to say, you're looking great though, Lewis. I think you're looking great at the moment.
Well, thank you very much for lying to my face.
Well, I mean, we have to do that. It's an interview to promote you. Yeah. But I was going to say, hey, I really like your T-shirt with the name Wippa. Does that say whip on your T-shirt?
It does. It's Carhartt Whip Work in Progress. Oh. So this one's for you.
Oh, mate, if you could send it over without actually washing.
Which is actually fitting because you're a work in progress as well.
Constantly, day by day, 24 hours at a time.
Are we all works in progress?
I hope so. I hope so. Means I can only get better.
Lewis, how excited are you to come back to our great country? I know you enjoyed it here last time.
Oh, I loved it there last time. I've been kind of pining to get back since we were there in 2020, and I'm buzzing. I cannot wait to come back. I know we're obviously doing the Arias next
Yes.
month.
Yes, you are. Yeah, November.
I was like unaware I was going to be hosting it until I saw it on the post. Like, oh, Lewis Capaldi and Natalie Imbruglia. Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. I was also unaware that she was Australian until 10 minutes ago.
Awesome.
Can we also announce as well, this is massive, we are very, very excited, but Lewis Capaldi will be performing live in Nova's Red Room. It's going to be from a surprise, iconic location in Sydney.
We'll be there, mate.
Event date's going to be on Tuesday, 22nd of November. Lewis, only Australian performance outside of the ARIA Awards. So entrants can win their invites by listening to Nova or entering via the Nova Player. We are so excited to see that intimate performance, mate, and to catch up with you again, legend.
Oh, man, it's going to be great. Last time we did it was incredible. I love doing those wee things as well, and all the people there were up for a good laugh and etc. So yeah, man, I'm buzzing to come back and do it, and to actually, it seemed a bit strange that we would come down and just do that.
I know.
Just do the areas. So I think it's nice to be able to actually play a gig.
I love it, buddy. We'll have a beer then.
Nice one. Sounds lovely, lads.
Congratulations on Forget Me, Lewis. We love you down here and can't wait to see you in about a month's time, legend.
Love
Thanks,
you too.
mate. See you, buddy.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast.